Live in the present, the secret to peace. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. This simple yet powerful idea, often associated with the wisdom of Lao Tzu and the teachings of the Tao Te Ching, reveals something profound about the human mind. What if the reason you feel restless, overwhelmed, or unhappy has nothing to do with your life itself, but everything to do with where your mind is? In today's world, our minds are rarely still. We are constantly thinking, remembering, worrying, planning, and comparing. Even when everything around us is quiet, our mind is loud. We replay old mistakes, imagine future problems, carry regrets from yesterday, and fears about tomorrow. And in doing so, we lose the only moment that truly exists, the present. Think about it carefully. The past no longer exists, and the future has not yet arrived. And yet, most of our suffering comes from these two illusions. We feel pain because of something that already happened, and we feel fear because of something that hasn't happened. Your mind is either stuck behind or racing ahead, but rarely here. The present moment is the only place where life actually happens. It is where you breathe, where you feel, where you experience life itself. But we keep missing it because we are lost in time that isn't real anymore. When you live in the past, you carry weight that no longer belongs to you. You replay conversations, remember failures, and think about things you should have said or shouldn't have done. Slowly, these thoughts turn into regret, and regret becomes a heavy burden. It traps you in something that cannot be changed. No amount of thinking can rewrite what has already happened. Yet the mind keeps going back because it seeks control. It believes that by revisiting the past, it can fix something. But it never does. It only creates more pain. To live freely, you must learn to let go, not because the past didn't matter, but because it no longer exists. Now think about the future. Most anxiety comes from imagining what might happen. What if I fail? What if things go wrong? What if I lose something important? These are not real problems, they are imagined scenarios created by the mind. The future is uncertain, and the mind fears uncertainty. So it creates stories and then begins to believe them. This is how anxiety is born. But here is a powerful realization: when the future actually arrives, it becomes the present. And when you face it in the present moment, you are always more capable than your fear imagined. The present moment is not just a concept, it is a state of being. When you are fully present, your mind becomes quiet, your body relaxes, and your awareness sharpens. You stop overthinking, you stop resisting, and you simply experience life as it is. Look at nature. A river does not worry about where it's going, it flows. A tree does not regret yesterday, it simply stands. Nature exists fully in the present, and that is why it is peaceful. This is the essence of the teaching: to live like nature, to flow with life instead of fighting it. If being present is so powerful, why is it so difficult? Because the mind is addicted to thinking. It constantly pulls you into past memories and future possibilities. It tells you that you need to figure everything out and control everything. But most of the time, this thinking is unnecessary. It doesn't solve problems, it creates them. The more you think, the less you actually live. Presence requires awareness, not overthinking. So how can you live in the present? Start with something simple: your breath. Your breath is always in the present moment. When you feel overwhelmed, just pause and breathe slowly. Inhale, exhale, and bring your attention back to now. Another way is to observe your thoughts without judging them. You are not your thoughts, you are the one observing them. When you stop reacting to every thought, they begin to lose their power. Also, try to do one thing at a time. When you eat, just eat. When you walk, just walk. Multitasking pulls you away from the present moment. And most importantly, accept what is. Stop fighting reality. The present moment is already here, and resisting it only creates suffering. Living in the present also means learning to let go. Let go of past mistakes, let go of future fears, and let go of the need to control everything. When you let go, you feel lighter. Because peace is not something you create, it is something you uncover when the noise of the mind disappears. It has always been there, hidden beneath your thoughts. As you begin to live more in the present, something changes within you. You become calmer, clearer, and more focused. You start enjoying simple moments: the sound of water, the feeling of the wind, the quietness of your breath. You stop constantly chasing something and begin to truly live. Life may not become perfect, but your experience of life becomes peaceful. So remember this: if you are depressed, your mind is in the past. If you are anxious, your mind is in the future. But if you are at peace, you are here, right now. And right now is enough. Peace is not found in the past or the future. It is found in this moment.